Today, I'm in the Caribbean and I'm going to experience a sandals holiday. As always, I'll be checking out everything from the food, my accommodation, things to do. And also, what's it like to stay at Sandals on your own?
Welcome to Sandals, away from home. It's sweet, sweet St. Vincent is where you belong.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Hello. Right, this way, sir?
Thank you.
So I'm seeing we're here for a few days.
Yeah.
Oh, lovely, lovely. Okay. 2173 would be your room number. You get connected to the Wi-Fi, you enter your last name, the room number, and you're all set. Welcome to your domain.
Thank you. Wow, this is nice. So the first room that I came into was the kitchen area. I've got a complimentary bottle of extra dry champagne. Also some welcome snacks. It smells like hummus to me. Love this little seating area though for breakfast. This is so nice. All this is included. This, I guess, would be my mini bar, right? So I've got some alcohol here, some rum, some gin, some vodka. I've got some crisps at the top there. Coffee machine. I've got a kettle. Everything I need, milk and cream. Huge big coffee mugs as well, which is quite nice. I've got a sink here, big deep sink, and also some complimentary red wine. And the fridge, orange juice. I've got some local beer. Bottles and cans of Coke. Look at this water. Branding's on point, look at that. And also some chilled white wine. So Caribbean, love this light, love the shutters as well. Can you open these up? Let me tell you why this villa is special. It's because it comes with a 24-hour butler and also something special outside. Before we get to that, I've got a lot of information to read here. Welcome to Sandals St. Vincent, your home away from home. We are delighted to have you here. Our butlers are specially trained to the highest standards to provide an exclusive level of service to guests staying in these suites. So some of the things that they can help you with are breakfast in bed, island tours. They also can do an unpacking service. So they've brought my cases here, but say for example, I can't be bothered to unpack. They will unpack everything for me, put it on hangers, put my stuff into drawers. I can do that myself though. If you would like to capture unforgettable moments, we can arrange for our in-house photographer to help. We can help you with dinner reservations. We can also help you with an intimate private dining experience. We'll set up a romantic dinner on your patio or in your suite. Folding assistance. So when it's eventually time to go home, we will help you fold and pack your stuff. They don't say stuff, but. So if you've been watching some of my videos, you'll know that when I've had a butler in the past, they're also available on WhatsApp. The difference here is that you get a mobile phone, which only has one number on it, and that is to your private butler. I can take this around the resort. However, it does say if you lose this, there will be a replacement fee of $150. So I better look after that. But yeah, that's great. So when I'm down by the beach and I want something, some food, some drink, or I don't know, maybe I can ask them to run my outside bath. Now I normally show you the outside a little bit later, but I just wanted to show you this now because this is such a lovely space. Just look at my view. Look at that, love all the lush, exotic, tropical gardens. So a nice little round outside sunbed, somewhere to have breakfast on in the morning or maybe have lunch. And here is my outside bath. I don't think anyone else can see me, but they do have some curtains there as well. But they will come, the butlers can come and actually fill this up for you and put some rose petals in. So if you're out for the day, you can maybe surprise the other half. It's pretty nice, that is. This is a really nice space out here. Let's talk about the bedroom and the living room area. Something I'm quite surprised about. These look lovely, but they're fake, as is the rose petals. Now, considering this is Sandals and you pay a lot of money for this room, really surprised about that. A couple of chairs either side. And then, of course, we've got the bed. Huge king size, I think there might even be queen size bed. Look at those big dome lights. I love that. And obviously glimpses outside to the lush tropical gardens. Loads of charging. Let's do the bed test. That is really nice and comfy. By the way, the first thing that I did when I came in was check the mattress. It's pretty clear. This is my dressing room. They've already put my luggage here nicely. Look at that, you've got all the posh hangers going on. There's an iron there, some extra pillows. Branding is on point. That's nice. That's really nice quality, that is. Branding is even on the safe. The bathroom. This is a nice space. We've got another bathtub here and also a shower. We've got 1, 2, 3 shower heads. Again, another pretty huge shower, but because it's stroke bath shower, I can quite easily say I could probably get about 7 people in here. If you had 2-3 people in the bath as well, that'll make 10. Love these modern sinks, how it slopes down, look at that. Amenity wise, pretty basic. They've got just shampoo, conditioner, there's a bath salt there, and then you've got the toilet in there. So I arrived here at around about 4 o'clock. I think it's gonna be dark in about an hour and a half. So we're gonna go and check out dinner tonight. We'll go and do a full tour of the resort in the morning and check out the beach and everything. We'll go and check out the sunset, maybe have a sneaky cocktail. So talking of dinner, they have 11 different restaurants here. They've given me this weekly planner, which they have already mapped out, which they've already planned my meals, because 9 of the restaurants you can just go in and just have a seat and order your food. But 2 of the restaurants you have to book in advance. We're going to be going to one of those this evening, which is an Italian restaurant. I'm only here for a few nights, so a lot to pack in. I'll tell you how much I paid to stay here at the end of the video. This video has not been gifted, nor is it sponsored by Sandals. But I just want to say a massive thank you to Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. Now more than ever, our internet relevance has been rapidly increasing. From streaming our favourite shows to keeping in touch with our loved ones. And even our banking is mostly done online these days. We'd like to think our information is safe, but as our online footprint increases, so does the need for proper internet security. Surfshark is a VPN service that protects all your information by encrypting all the data that you send through the internet, keeping anyone unwanted from seeing it. Another great reason for using a VPN, content can be restricted based on what country you're in. With Surfshark, you can solve that problem by simply changing your location, and as you know I like to travel a lot, you might be surprised how cheaper you can get your hotel stay just by changing your location. Don't forget to use my link in the description using the promo code WalkWithMeTim, or scan the QR code on screen now to get 4 extra months. Don't forget, if you're not happy, you can get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Thanks for Surfshark for sponsoring today's video. So the sunsets are supposed to be pretty good here and the weather is clear. So before we head to dinner, let's head to the beach and go and check it out. I think this is the best we're going to get because there's loads of clouds, unfortunately, just on the horizon. So we won't get the perfect sunset, but this is pretty good. Let's go get a drink at the pool bar, shall we? I do like a whiskey sour. How much sour in that? There's more whiskey than anything else. But that's good, right? Because how many times have you been to an all-inclusive where they don't put as much alcohol as you'd like? Look at that upside of the sunset photos right there. They're doing it everywhere, actually.
How are you?
Good. How much for a photo?
A photo?
Is it
20 US.
You just go to the photo shop and pick what you want.
Ah, okay, so you
It's
take
better
as
to go
many
the
as
package,
possible,
yes,
do you?
It's better to go to package than to buy one single photo.
Thanks very much. Should we take a look at the rum bar? Got to try a mojito, right? Yes, please. Thank you so much. It's pretty quiet in here tonight. Look at this. This is really nice. I love how that he tasted it before he served it, just to make sure it was tasting good. That's a good mojito. I love the fact that there's so many little bars everywhere that you can almost have kind of like a mini pub crawl. Just in the space of, what, 5 minutes going into the rum bar, they've already lit the fire pits everywhere, the fire cauldrons. Look at this at sunset. There's so many of them as well. It's certainly very noisy here at night. So tonight we're going for the Italian restaurant, which is right by the beach. Hello, I've got a reservation at 6:30. He'll be fine, thank you very much. I'm in the Italian restaurant. It's lovely surroundings, but the menu is on like plastic. I guess it's good because it keeps it fresher for longer, but it feels a bit cheap, doesn't it? Gets dark pretty early here, but actually that's quite nice because you have a little bit more of an evening. I'm still jet lagged, so I'm trying to go to bed about 8:30. So yeah, I know it's quite early. That's probably why it's quite quiet. Lasagna smells good. Let's give it a try. That's really good. Really cheesy. Everything you want from lasagna, actually. It's really good. Dessert, I've gone for a cherry bomb. It's okay, it's not the best in the world, but the white chocolate, I think it was, just tastes like nothing really, like a blancmange with no taste. So dinner was good, lasagna was great, dessert not so much. I think I've been up for about 24 hours, so I'm gonna go to bed. I'll see you in the morning. Night night. Good morning. One of the advantages of having a butler is that you can order breakfast to your room. So I put my order in last night. I said what I wanted. Literally, you can have anything you want. I've gone for coffee. I've gone for some granola and yogurt. I've gone for an orange juice, some white toast. I've gone for eggs, bacon, and I've gone for some French toast. We'll check out the buffet breakfast tomorrow. They also do a couple of a la carte breakfasts as well. I've heard that the lobster omelette is very good, so we'll try that tomorrow. So I'll eat this and then we'll go and check out the resort. It's pretty early, it's just after 8 in the morning, so it's a perfect time to go and have a look at the resort when there's not too many people around. What I love about this Sandals is that it's not too big, so it seems a little bit more personal. Let's do the tour. So we'll have a walk through the resort, we'll check out the pools, the bars, and then of course down to the beach. I love how the first thing you see is the really lovely long pool and then the ocean beyond it. So this was the reception area where I checked in. They also do some evening entertainment in here. There's a piano. I do love getting up this time of day because there's nobody else like up at the minute. They're all still in bed. And branding is on point everywhere. Let's go check out the first pool. These bikes are great because you just use these whenever you want. They're not assigned to anyone in particular, so you just find it's a bit like one of these Uber bikes or Lime bikes that you see. You just pick one up, use it, and then just put it back. You'll also see the different accommodation here. I think that's the cheapest up there. And then there's also pool rooms. I'll show you those in a moment. The cabanas don't seem that special. I don't know how much extra these are, but they do come with a cool box. But you'll see some boxes on some of these sunbeds, these blue boxes, these aqua looking boxes. I'll explain what they are in a minute. Half of the restaurants are here and then half of them are down by the beach. Maybe for lunch later. We saw this briefly last night. And there's a couple of coffee shops. There's one by the beach and there's this one. Hello. A nice place to come for a coffee. If you get a little bit bored of the sun, you can come and play in the game pavilion, which has got chess in it. That's about it. Let's have a look in the beach shop, shall we? Of course, there's merch everywhere. These are great for sunbeds, aren't they? For your towels, so they don't fly away in the wind. How much is something like this? I don't get the point of selling alcohol in an all-inclusive resort. I mean, if you want to buy that to take that home, surely you'd buy it at the airport or somewhere else where it's not so expensive. See, even at Sandals, people still like to reserve sunbeds for the day. So all these ground floor apartments have access into this pretty cool long swimming pool. When I saw these a moment ago, I thought they were just like handlebars to get into the pool, but they're not. How satisfying are these? You can barely see. You would think this is plastic, right? And then the water shoots out maybe here, but until you do that. Trip hazard. Might be new sandals, but they're still doing some work. Look at this, very civilized. They've got croquet going on out here. What's this, like shuffle? Is it shuffleboard or something like that? You can see my villa just here, just on the other side. Check out the beach. Look at this, they rake the beach as well. All the towels on the sunbeds ready to go. And what's great about the room that I've booked, the Butler, they also sort this out for you every day. So I can either have it here by the beach or by the pool. And they tell you the number that you're looking out for. And inside here is beer and water, and it's all in a massive ice bucket. Got water, got Coke, beer. I mean, that's great. And although I don't have my phone on me now, you're supposed to take that mobile phone around with you so you can call your butler at any time if this is running low, if you want some food. So I guess we'll try that out later to see what it's like. Because it's quite quiet at the minute, I'm going to show you a really nice secluded beach. You thought that pool was pretty good? Wait till you see the other one. So there's about 3 or 4 different restaurants here. There's a place where you can get salad. There's a pizza place there. I think you can book your excursions in here while you're here as well. Book another Sandals holiday, and there's also a coffee shop. We saw this briefly last night, didn't we? It does remind me of a church though. There's the buffet in there, and then there's a couple of a la carte restaurants. And of course, this beautiful pool. How nice is this though? Look at this. 2-tier infinity pool with one amazing view. So here you've got 2 little secluded beaches. This is the first one. Again, if I wanted to, I can have my sunbed here. If you thought about getting married at Sandals, the overwater chapel is the place to do it. You can imagine the congregation here walking down the aisle, and as you walk down the aisle, you're actually walking over glass, looking down below. And then you say your do's here, and then you say I do here. I did think about staying in one of those, but because I've stayed in overwater villas before, I thought there's no point. But it's nice they do have the option to stay in a hotel, in the overwater villas, or the actual beach villas as well. See, this is a really lovely beach. Nice and quiet. Bit exclusive because there's only a certain amount of sunbeds on this beach. So I thought I'd jump on a bike to show you the last pool, which is pretty unique because it's in the shape of a heart. You see it better from the air. What's nice about having a butler is that they'll get up early for you, so you don't have to worry about having a sunbed reserved for you. So if you look along the beach, you'll see loads of little holes, some bigger than others. And what you don't realise, they are little crabs that come out. And it does freak me out a little bit walking here barefoot. I don't think they can get up the sunbeds, can they? Hi,
Hey, good
can I take out one of those?
There's not much wind, but if you want, we can still give it to you.
Is there no wind light out there? It's a bit of a breeze, or?
I'm not sure. I didn't run out there for the morning.
I'm just saying it, we're not feeling a lot, so it's not much.
I'll go for a kayak. Thank you. So apparently there is a cave that is worth exploring here that is full of bats, and it's somewhere just over there to the left. Do I dare go in? I go in slowly. Don't want to disturb them. I can hear them. They're all right there. Look. There's a lot of bats in here. It's a great experience. I don't think I want to go any further though. I'm not claustrophobic, but yeah, with water and everything and bats. No, thank you. I think it's time for a coffee. Let's head back. Go grab one. Funny, innit? It's always one person that starts it off. There was no one on any of those water sports. I went in on the kayak, and then all the kayaks went out, all the paddleboards went out, but still none of the sailboats. Can I get a cappuccino, please? Thank you. It's all inclusive, but you feel bad asking for more than one cookie. Could have done 2 of these. I did see these, and these came out a lot more money. Obviously being close to the beach and having their own private little plunge pool. But they are really nice. Now I've been recommended to try their salads because they're apparently really nice, and they've got a proper pizza oven going on in there, so we'll get a pizza and we'll get a salad. Give the butler a ring.
reservation, your Butler.
Yeah, hiya. Can I order some lunch, please?
Of course. What would you like to have?
Can I get like a Hawaiian pizza? And could I get a Caesar salad?
With Caesar dressing as well?
Yes, please.
Alright. Just finish our break for you, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
That is so cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Let's try the pizza first. That is good. There are some people that do not like pineapple on a pizza, but I do. The fact that they actually would have served this to me no matter where I was on the resort, by any pool, it's even better having it at the beach though. Well, according to my weekly planner, I've got Scrimshaw on the menu tonight at 6:30. Because I'm only here literally a couple of nights, he's already pre-booked the two most popular restaurants. It's a seafood restaurant, but before we go and do that, let's go and have a drink. Can I try the rum old fashioned, please? Thank you. Oh, great, thank you. Let's give this a try. Does it feel weird being at a Sandals on your own? It doesn't. The only time it feels weird, I guess, is obviously going out to dinner. During the day, you know, couples are not always together. However, maybe I was just paranoid, but I felt like when I was at the beach, all the couples that were in the sea were looking at me. Maybe I was just being paranoid. It's normally just when you go out to dinner, it can feel a bit awkward. However, saying that, I did see one other guy here on his own, but I didn't want to go up and speak to him. Wow, smells really fishy.
You just stepped in?
No, I had it booked.
And your butler made a reservation?
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, I do not have that reservation, but that is okay. Because we're not a reservation restaurant, we take walk-in.
Oh, okay.
Sometimes the butlers can come and let us know that you're going to be here, but...
Yeah, okay.
So that's 2147?
Yep.
You came in the other door?
Yeah.
Oh, you can have a seat at the bar.
Okay.
The table's available. I'll be there.
You'll come. Okay, right, thank you. There was no reservation here for me, but we'll just wait at the bar. Let's try a dark and stormy, bold and invigorating. This cocktail combines dark rum with ginger beer, lime juice. It's a drink that echoes the dynamic and spirited nature of the sea. That's actually really nice. I would say this tastes like a tutti frutti. Do you remember those tutti frutti sweets? Imagine if you had a whole handful and you put them in your mouth. It tastes like that. Ah, thank you. Once again, the menus on this plastic. What have we got? Small plates, salad, and large plates. I think I'll start with the popcorn shrimp and then go for the lobster. Can't get your money's worth, haven't you? Can't go wrong with popcorn shrimp, can you? What's with the there's like a honey glaze on it as well. Tastes so good. Spined lobster tail. And I said, what would be the best? Rice, potatoes. They said fries would be good, so let's give this a try. I've had some lobster tail that's really chewy. This almost melts in your mouth. This is really nice. This sauce is good too. Well, it looks like they've got a cinema going on here tonight. Netflix. So on the first night they had some like Zumba band, flamethrowers, all that kind of stuff. Tonight they've just got a band on stage. You can hear them whilst you're in bed at night. They're quite noisy. What have we got? Ooh, like a lemon cheesecake. They've darkened the room down. I tell you what, dinner was amazing. That popcorn chicken had such a great taste, and the lobster, best I've ever had. I'm off to bed. Night night. Morning. Let's go and check out breakfast. Now this is a view for breakfast. Look at that. Wow. First paper menu I've had so far, but it's not in plastic. Lobster omelette. I have to try it, right? We also do like eggs Benedict. They do a crab cake Benedict. That sounds good. I'm gutted I'm only here like a couple of days, and this is my last and only time to try this, because I want to. Maybe I could order more than one. Would that be greedy? Can you do that? Well, a bit of a wait, but it's here. Let's try this crab cake. Interesting choice for breakfast. It kind of works. Crab cake is, for those people in the UK, it's a bit like a fish cake. I'm certainly getting my money's worth. Let's try the lobster omelette. It's quite nice, actually. Put some cheese in there as well. I don't think I could have this every morning, but it's actually really nice. I did put a side of bacon on there. I think it's time for a cocktail, and what better way to enjoy a cocktail than at the beach? And there is a beach bar, I believe, just down here, not far from my room. I love these flowers. Do you know what? I actually bought one and it grew in the UK for about 4 weeks in the summer, then it died. But they're just so beautiful flowers, aren't they? So vibrant and pink, especially in the sunshine. So just before lunch today, I thought I would go for a cocktail. Have you got a cocktail menu, please? Sorry?
No, please, it's bad to carry a cocktail menu at the moment.
Can I get a daiquiri, please? Strawberry daiquiri. Yeah, thank you. Can I get a straw, please? Can I get a straw, please? You don't have any straws? Oh, okay. All right, thanks. Gonna have to walk up there to get a straw, or just wait for this to melt a little bit. One thing I've noticed though is that the bar staff here, they don't seem very happy. Every time I've gone to the bar, it feels like you're bothering them, and I hate that when you're all inclusive and they're not overly that friendly. Crafty man, Scabby Dan. How's it going?
You want anything to buy?
Wow, look at this. Made from coconuts. All handmade. See what the buffet looks like. Love the fact the handles are spoons. Well, not the biggest buffet in the world. Didn't really want to sit in there either. Felt a little bit canteeny, so I thought I'd have lunch here by the beach. Sit down here, shall we? Can I go for the mahi bites?
They're really good.
Yeah. please.
And what you say you're going to have to try?
Just the water will be fine.
Water will be
yeah,
fine for
thank
you.
you so much. Dip it in the tartar sauce, give it a try. So this is one of the newest sandals. It's not the biggest sandals by far. And one thing that I noticed was the staff were generally really good. However, every time we went to the bar to order a drink, I felt like I was annoying them. And somebody actually said to me, I think they get annoyed because they're not allowed to receive tips. I don't think that's the reason. The resort and the grounds were just beautiful. I think my favourite part of it was the pools by the beach. The food that I experienced wasn't the best, and I actually have been to a Sandals once before. All I remember, the staff were wearing white and they had white gloves when they were serving the food. This was completely different to my last experience of a Sandals. So how much did I pay? I stayed here for 3 nights because I wanted to try it. I booked a garden butler suite with patio tranquility soaking tub, and it came to a grand total of £3,087, all inclusive with your food and your drinks. And of course, the advantage of being in these suites is the butler service. The fact you get to have a direct line to your butler at any time of the day, actually up until 10 o'clock, is amazing. You can order any room service as well for 24 hours through the night if you want to order some food. Somebody's just getting married, I think. Entertainment wise here, it was very subtle. I mean, there was some like fire dances on the first night that I arrived, but I was jet lagged and kind of went to bed for that. But the entertainment is a lot more subtle. It's about having a relaxing holiday at the end of the day. The water sports are all included. You don't have to pay for that. It's first come, first serve. I always remember seeing Sandals advertised, but you don't really see it advertised as much anymore, do you? Tell me what you thought. Have you been to a Sandals? Was your experience good? Maybe you've been here. Do let me know in the comments. Tell me if you think I should try the Beaches resort to see how that compares. So it's basically Sandals but for families. If you like luxury holidays and hotels, I suggest you click here. Do give the video a thumbs up. Remember to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time.